media, and the captions reads as follows. Y'all better get ready for this new album, ho. Okay? And she's teasing her new music, and she's posting a picture looking cute. Okay, Lotto, I see you getting in the studio, getting in the booth. I will always praise an artist for putting out music. I don't think Lotto makes terrible music, but she doesn't make music for my taste. My taste is a bit more, I don't know, polished when it comes to rap. Lotto isn't bad, like I said, but she's just a bit, left. But I will say this, though, okay? Lotto's Sugar Honey Iced Tea wasn't a terrible project, but it kind of felt a bit repetitive, I did like Georgia Peach. That was cute. That was calm. Anything else kind of made me feel a bit lost in the sauce. Brokey was cute, but Georgia Peach was a cute song. Now, let's get into it, right? I feel like, Lotto, what you need to be announcing is your pregnancy. You love to try to, switch the topic and switch the narrative. Girl, that PR ain't that good, okay? You heard all the pregnancy rumors going on. Do you want to fake announce an album? Girl, we know damn well you ain't making no music for real. But, I'm going to take your word for it. And if it's true, now you have been added to the list of 80,000 other people, okay? Because as you all know, the entire industry is dropping music right now. Lotto, who told you to drop the same year as Beyonce? You're going to be overshadowed. Just being real. I'm real, cause I'm real. But no, seriously, Lotto, I really can't wait to see what's going on with her new music era. She said it's going to be like Sugar Honey Iced Tea, but a bit more polished. Okay, I can definitely see how you can make it more polished. It was a bit choppy, definitely. But what I want you to do, Lotto, this next era is drop that fake ghetto accent. I cannot stand when you want to be a wannabe hoodlum. Like, I just can't stand that, big mama, no kid. That annoys me. Okay, I just cannot stand it. Because you don't talk like that. When she's in her interviews on, like, the red carpets at the Grammys and things like that, she does not talk like that. She doesn't. She's a cosplayer. She is a cosplayer. And I can't stand a cosplayer. You know why? Because cosplayers, what they do is they mimic what they think will get them attention from certain groups of people. And the cosplaying isn't from a genuine infatuation. It's a pandering thing. Okay, Lotto? We know you white girl. We can see it. We can tell by the way you was eating McDonald's on the concrete outside.
I mean, I am, like, album number 2 definitely on the way.
It's not, now it's staring right at me. I'm gonna go like that. So it's not just looking at me.
I hope they don't call me nasty with it.
No, it's all good.
I mean, it's my cup.
Right. You said album number 2 on the way.
Yeah.
So, your last Sugar Honey Iced Tea was your debut album?
No, that was my 3rd album.
So what you mean album number 2? I'm confused.
Okay, technically it's my 4th, but I'm saying, like, the next one on the way.
Oh, copy. Okay, the next album is coming soon.
Yeah.
Here we go with Barty Gang and their delusions. Oh, Lord. Mind you, well, okay, this is what Barty Gang is saying, y'all. They said, mind you, as soon as Cardi B's tour start and everyone sees the production, looks, track list, and the energy, they gonna flock to them tickets ASAP. Some people waiting to see how it's gonna be before purchasing, but she's actually selling out just fine. If she was selling out just fine, you wouldn't have to say that once they see the production, they're gonna buy tickets. Bitch, what is it? Okay? You see what happens when you contradict yourself? You sound slow, like your favorite artist, okay? Swamp says, now, I feel like when people see the tickets, the show, the production, they may like it. They probably will. But typically those people who like the production or whatever, those people aren't gonna automatically buy because the production is great. They may like the production but hate her as an artist, so that doesn't mean they're gonna buy tickets. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're not smart. People are not smart. Okay, just because somebody likes the looks or like the energy doesn't mean I'm gonna buy tickets. I like the Monica and Brandy show, but I didn't buy tickets. Or did I want to go? Yes, but it just didn't happen. So it's like, y'all can't be relying on post TikTok videos to get you sales. You should already have people wanting to go before anybody sees anything of the stage. Okay, that's called real fan love. If you have real fan love, you don't have to worry about that. But do you all believe, like, as soon as, like, the videos come out, the production gets shown, the looks and the track list and energy gets shown, do you all feel like they're going to, like they said in their words, flock to them tickets? All right? What y'all think about that? I think they might. I don't see people flocking to a Cardi B show. I think they're only gonna flock when she makes the price $7. You know how Megan Thee Stallion had to make her prices real cheap for some shows? I think that's the only way they gonna flock, because nobody's gonna pay over what? How much are tickets going for, y'all? Like what? $200, $300? That's a lot for Cardi B. That's a lot. That's a lot for a karaoke show. That's literally karaoke live. She don't rap. She don't really write anything. She don't have a passion for it. She's just on stage cosplaying as a rapper. This is literally a bootleg Broadway film in a multi-arena function. This is not no real deal, nothing. I wouldn't even say Broadway. This is more so like a fucking backyard stripper show gone wrong, turned into a rap career. Like, that's really what this is. It's not even no real substance behind any of this. Seriously. But let's talk. Maybe you all disagree. Maybe you all do agree. I don't know. I want to always give room for honest opinion. I want to give room for opinions that may not be mine, because we can have a little battle in the comment section. Or maybe I'll just block you. The streets are saying Glorilla is morphing into a drag queen, child. I don't know. They say she giving RuPaul. Child, they said she went RuPaul's Drag Race. Glorilla switched up her new hairstyle to this black type of thing with some, like, knots in it. It's okay, it's cute. But people are really talking about her face. Her lips. What's going on with your lips? They said her lips are giving Kylie Jenner challenge in 2015. In case y'all don't know, take a cup, suck it, lips on swole. And people are saying, man, watch out, girl. This face looks fake as hell. It's giving very much what's going on. Now, me personally with Glow, if you're happy with cosmetic surgery, cool. But don't ever in your life, ever deny it. Once you deny it, you're insecure. You are insecure. I don't care what you say, how you move, People who admit they have surgery, you're probably still insecure, but you're probably less insecure than a person who denies it. There's no way your lips go from Cameron Diaz to Jay-Z, okay? There's no way. Now, her lips weren't that small, but you get what I'm saying.
So have y'all seen the new Glorilla? She done went and got her everything done. Her whole face is different. Her skin color is different. She look like that. She don't look like that no more. Y'all, why as soon as they get some money, they go change their looks? They be so insecure about their face, their bodies, and every damn thing. But one thing is for fucking sure. When she have a baby, that baby gonna come out looking like the old Glorilla, not the new one. So when she get with a dude, and he think he having a baby, and the baby gonna come out looking like him and the new Glorilla, and that baby come out looking like him and the old Glorilla, it might be a problem. Cause baby, when that nose pop out, it's gonna pop out. Y'all gotta go see her. Just go see her. She look totally different. Like, go look.
But no shade with Glow though. Y'all bullied her, called her ugly, called her man looking, called her nose big, called her this, called her that. But no shade when she gets a surgery, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. Me personally, yeah, girl, you look different, but I mean, I kind of see what's going on. Like, do I agree with it all the time? No, like I said, but whatever makes her happy is, fine. But y'all can't act like y'all was not calling her ugly. Y'all called her ugly for years, and then it's like when people get tired of it, and they get the surgery, now they the bad guys, but not y'all, okay. It is award season at the Golden Globes. Tiana Taylor makes history. She wins. Oh my gosh, girl, yes, TT. She cries as she accepts her first ever Golden Globe. She says, to my brown sisters and little brown girls watching tonight, we belong. Okay, we belong. We belong together. No, but seriously though, I'm proud of her. She won for Best Supporting Act. And I definitely think that she deserves this. Oh yes, Tiana Taylor has been acting for years and years and years. And it's good to see her finally get taken seriously on that A+ list level. Like she's been around and kind of here and there and big moments here and there. But she hasn't really got her mainstream main award or main attention. So this is great to see her in this light. Tiana is very much, she has range, she's funny, and she's gorgeous. I mean, and it seems like after she left her man, things been going up. I don't know, okay, I don't know. She flexing on that boy. And no, I don't mean Aaron, I mean Iman Shumpert. I'm talking about him. Ever since she left him, her career has been up, movies, making a lot of money. She did the Kim Kardashian thing. She's really up there.
My favorite thing about cousin Tiana Taylor, outside of her being a complete aesthetic, is that she never ever forgets where she came from. If you're from New York City, then you either know Tiana Taylor personally, know somebody who knows Tiana Taylor, or you've met Tiana Taylor at some point. But first, let's get into the fact that she's completely and utterly just the aesthetic.
You'll love an overnight success that took 15 years until it comes to you. At Me Too. Being overlooked is not the same as being behind. Tiana Taylor's Golden Globe win proves longevity beats hype every time. She's been talented, she's been disciplined, she's been teen, and in the public, acting, dancing, being a producer, without needing the permission to be taken seriously. And I think we forget in this era where we're obsessed with an overnight success that this wasn't a reinvention, just a continuation of her passions.
Ow, 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 ow. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has already surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify in 2026. Mind y'all, we're only 11 to 12 days into the year. Well, no, 12 days now into the year. This is insane, okay? She is the second female rapper to reach this milestone this year, just behind Doja Cat. They also said she hasn't released a single since November 2024, and that's crazy. Oh my God, I didn't even realize it's been that long. It's a year and 2 months. Wow. Nicki is long overdue for a music release. But we're going to get fed soon in April or May 2026. Maybe May 2026. But anyway, besides the point. Congrats to her 100 million. I do think Nicki Minaj should be number one. But Doja Cat has all those songs that she made in the past that's keeping her up there. Her song Women Need to Know. All those pop hits that's keeping her on the number one spot. But, okay, in a few years, well, by the end of this year, I feel Doja Cat's numbers are going to all go down. Because, people going to get tired of hearing those same old songs. It's going to be year 6 on for her song Say So. Baby, it's gonna be time to wrap it up. No shade. You can't keep on pushing those old songs out, baby. But congrats to Doja and Nicki for being the top stream female rappers of the year so far, with just 12 days in, already getting 100 million plus. That's crazy. Now, I wonder if Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat are going to do a collaboration again. I've seen a lot of kittens specifically. The barbs don't really want that, but the kittens, they be asking, Nicki, are you gonna collab with Doja again? Are you gonna collab with Doja again? Listen, y'all. You have to understand here. I don't think that they're going to collaborate again because of the last incident with the cowgirl situation. That was a mess. That was a hot mess, okay? And also, I just don't feel like Nicki is even, caring about Doja Cat like that. She don't really be tripping off her. But I did find it quite strange that Nicki had to post the message of her congratulating Doja Cat for a Grammy I always feel like that was kind of strange. I wonder why she posted that. I still want to know to this day. Was it because of something had happened after that message was sent or around that time? And it was some, I don't know. I always just found that strange. Like, why didn't you just text her that and let it go? You know, why did she have to post it? Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj relationship has always been kind of strange to me because, I don't know. Like, even Doja Cat would just be on stage and be like, oh, thank you, Nicki. I love you. But would decline songs from her? I'm confused. How you gonna love somebody so much and say her name in every song you have, but when it's time to get a new collab, you said that you're in a whole new era?
Mind you, I bet Nicki still don't know why Doja Cat shouted her out and get into it yet. It literally took me like 2 months going through the comments and Twitter threads or whatever to understand that she used Nicki Minaj's flow from Massive Attack. But it just never gave that to me. Like, it just never gave that. And let's examine it because I really want us to start critically thinking about rap so we understand why we don't like other rap girls' songs. Okay, so here is the verse that she said. This is Doja Cat. This is the part where she said she borrowed Nicki's flow from Massive Attack, and Nicki's verse from Massive Attack is on the bottom. She said, if they ever try to knock up, put my foot up in your caca, call your mama and your papa like I'm finna take your daughter, turn that bitch into a soccer ball and rock her, rock her, rock her. See, like, this is what I be talking about when I be talking about ABC rhymes. Like, just because it rhyme doesn't mean it's good, and it damn sure don't mean it makes sense, because it don't make no.
Like, has it ever happened where you wanted to feature in the epic? On this album, there definitely was a feature that I wanted on a song called Cowgirl. Thank you. The person first recorded it and sent it back, and then my album came out. You know, it ended up coming out a long time after. Not after my came out with it. So then the person hit me one day and said they were in a different era, and I was like, oh, okay. So like, that was later. Okay, and then after that, there are people that they wanted to do it. They, now they were not, I guess, in that era anymore. And we said, okay, let's see. And then within we got another few comments saying that they don't really think I like her. As people who are fans of Nicki Minaj, we know who she's talking about. We know her code. We know when she's trying to communicate to us, and we know how to pick up her messages. So for people who are saying that it is not Doja Cat, and we highly believe that it is Doja Cat, y'all just need to take some accountability and accept that Doja Cat dropped out on this verse and didn't care for Nicki. Period. It is very obvious which girl had the biggest new era of music this last year. All right, for the slow ones in the back. Just because they don't hear it, talk or what's happening on Twitter, that's where Nicki lives. It's on Twitter. She preaches people's messages. She talks to us. Pretty much let us know what's going on, especially with the Glorilla thing Friday too. So we kind of
That's y'all proof right there. There is no Doja Cat collab coming out with Nicki Minaj anytime soon, okay? It's just not happening. But let's talk like shit. Let's get into it down below. I would love to hear your opinion on that. Would you all want that? Well, they are the most streamed right now in terms of rap girlies, so I don't know. We're gonna see. The people are praising Tyler Chanel. They say Tyler Chanel historically entry in the Hot 100 Top 50, number 48, is went up 5 spots from last week's charts. It's just so impressive and really refreshing to see an African artist in these charts. You go, girl. Go, girl. No, on a serious note, though, Tyler has been doing good. I think Tyler is becoming like a queen of African music. Like, I think she genuinely is. Like, I think she is redefining, reinventing what it means to be an African artist, and she's putting her own twist and spin on it. Nobody's music like that from her culture goes this viral. Nobody. I know y'all can say Tim's, but Tim's kind of fell off a bit when it comes to that mainstream appeal. Tyler took that lane and she has reinvented the lane. I'm not saying Tim's isn't talented. I'm not saying Tim's isn't good. I'm not saying Tim's isn't popular. I'm saying right now, in terms of today, this week, Tim's versus Tyler is on top. Let's stop being funny. I'm not comparing the girls. I'm just telling y'all the climate of the African space. You know, women, for the girls. And that's just a fact, okay? Everything isn't always me being messy. I'm just talking, all right? I'm just telling y'all what's going on. But yes, congrats to Tyler. We're going to have a top 20 soon, okay? In like 2 weeks, top 20. Then after that, we're going to have a top 10 because I know she's getting radio play soon. Yes, Tyler's going to be on radio. They're going to have my good sis on pop radio. Moving on to Doechii and Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross claims that he's done beefing with Doechii after losing a major NBA partnership and facing heavy backlash from the black community over his racist and offensive remarks. Rumors say that $100,000 he promised to small black businesses may no longer be happening despite his earlier claims it wasn't a PR move. Well, let's hope he keeps to his words. Now, I don't understand. I never understood why those like straight male, well, quote unquote straight male podcasters always hated Doechii. I don't know why people always hated her. Like, it's kind of strange to see. Like, academics be hating on her, Aiden Ross be hating on her, all these other male streamers are always hating on Doechii. I don't get that. Like, somebody needs to fill me in as to like, okay, what is the point that they're trying to get at? Because y'all don't care about anybody else. When most of the male rappers are way more worse people, way more untalented, way more trash, and they have bots too. They have bots too. Trust me, if you mad she got bots, they got bots too.
This is why I will never listen to y'all when y'all tell us to stop talking about people. Because one thing about it and two things for sure, when you stay on their head top, they go quiet. They get real humble.
You guys know I had a stream plan with a very famous basketball player. It canceled last minute because their PR called. So, just with everything going on, so we gotta give like 30 days. But off season will be good. I'm gonna stop coming at people hard and shit. But
And I hope we all know that when he says that he's going to stop coming at people hard, he means that he learned a valuable lesson from doing too much about Doechii. And when all of us black people stood up and said something, that he learned a valuable lesson. And that's exactly why I will always be BTA. Felt to what? Yeah, okay. And let me just emphasize that I'm still disappointed in all of the black streamers and content creators and influencers who didn't step up to say something, because there's a lot of young black children that look up to y'all, and y'all being silent is complicit. It's being complicit. And this is a reason why a lot of black streamers have to work twice as hard to get to where they're at. Because y'all are letting certain people come into spaces and just do anything. But yeah, in all of 2026, we hitting them where it hurts.
And no shade, people like Aiden Ross is the reason why people are claiming she's an industry plant. He has helped push that narrative into the media. He pushed that down. He pushed that into people's throats badly. So it's unfortunate to see, But child, this is what's going on here, okay? Congrats to Bruno Mars. His song I Just Might is on track to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, according to early predictions via Top of the Charts. This will be his 10th chart topper and 6th solo #1. Okay, congrats, Bruno. I'm still not a fan of this song like that. It doesn't quite do it for me like that. I'm just being real, not a fan of this song, but it's cute. It is definitely a cute song. But also, I do think that when it comes down to Bruno Mars' music, he can put out anything and it will go #1. Like, I mean, he can put out anything. And plus, he has a big label push behind him. Like, his label don't play about him because he makes his label the most amount of money. Like, Bruno Mars is probably the biggest on Atlantic. Like, literally, he makes them a buttload of money. Like, seriously. So, I'm not surprised. He's going to have the best promo, best videos, best tour budget, best everything. Okay? It's Bruno. Moving on, social media is having a conversation. They said one person has to go and their discography as well. We have Beyonce in the first picture, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, then we have Rihanna in the last picture. Who needs to go? Somebody said if we're talking about the person with the weakest discography, then it's Beyonce. But if we're talking about the person with the least amount of diamond records, then it's still Beyonce. And low-key, they still gagged. Now, my first person who is staying is Nicki. Okay, you're safe. My second safe option is Beyonce. You're safe. My third safe option, Ariana, Rihanna, you're safe. Yes, okay. Ariana, get your ass away from here, girl. I love you down. But I don't know, girl. I feel like other girls have a way stronger catalog than you. And it's no shade. And it's really no shade. Like, that's not even no tea or anything. Like, I think everybody knows that. But in terms of talent between Ariana and Rihanna, Ariana Grande is way more talented than Rihanna. Way more talented. Seriously, Ariana can sing. Like, she can sing. Moving on to cardiovascular bronchitis, Cardi B, she is online allegedly throwing shade at Nicki Minaj. She says exactly, but she was replying to this post that said, Cardi B's Am I the Drama earns the biggest 16 sales week for a female rap album in the US this decade with 22,000 units. Cardi B replies and says, exactly. Cardi, why are you clapping over 16 weeks of sales? Nobody cares no more. Nobody cares. We don't care that it's higher than PF2 by 16 weeks. Let's talk about the actual first week sales that you lost. And you was acting real quiet for hours after the news dropped. Okay, you was quiet. You ain't get online until like hours later. Your fans had to beg you to come online and say thank you to them. Okay, that's the problem here. And no shade, Cardi B. Why are you acting as if you don't have a tour to be rehearsing on? You posting like 16-week stats? Get on stage and practice, ho. I know that stage gonna be a mess. I know that stage gonna stink too. I don't know. Something's telling me the stage is just gonna smell bad. Like it's gonna smell of odor, of funky, expired BBL. I don't know. Something tell me that. But we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna talk. Cardi, if I were you, girl, I would just focus on the tour. Leave it alone. But I guess in her mind, she's saying, I have longevity, which, low-key, no shade. I'm going to be real with y'all. Low-key, no shade. A lot of girls who do put out their albums, that is their first week. 22,000, 25,000, that is their first week. So, I get what she's saying. But no, she's trying to be shady to Nicki Minaj. Because the tweet said biggest for a female rapper at the 16th week. So, who else is she trying to be comparing herself against? Right, exactly, Nicki. So, girl, you're not slick. Girl, get up. Girl, get up. Moving on to Beyonce. Do y'all be hearing all the rumors that Beyonce is obsessed with money? She's a cash cow. Beyonce is a capitalist. Beyonce only cares about money. Well, it seems like those rumors you've been hearing may not be true. Okay, well, listen, I will let you be the judge of that. Beyonce's thieving-ass father, Matthew Knowles, reveals that Beyonce isn't driven by money, but by what she can do to make her fans happy and be excellent at her craft while speaking on her Forbes billionaire status with Deadline. He says, I've never heard Beyonce ever talk about money. It's always been, how can I make my fans happy? How can I be the best at what I'm doing? Her money came with the success, but that was never the goal of hers. And I love that about her. She's motivated by being the very best. She's motivated by making her fans happy and giving back to the community as well. Now, I feel like this may have been true at one point in time, until recently. I don't know, but I feel like Beyonce definitely has gotten into the let's maximize profits phase of her life. And I'm not mad at that. You have worked hard. You're supposed to do that. I would say Beyonce until about before the Lemonade era was all about the craft. She still is. Don't get me wrong. She still is. So let me give this example here. The craft was 80% of her drive. 20% was the money. I feel like now it's about 60% the craft and, all the fans and experience and stuff, and 40%, how can I make more money? How can we get all the coin we need? And I'm not saying that's bad. I told y'all this. It's a business. You have to run it as a business, and I understand that. Beyonce is great at that. Cool, fine. But I feel like recently that has shifted. Her merch, her hair care line. She got that fuck-ass alcohol brand. She's doing tours and tour tickets for what? $700 for nosebleed seats. You gonna be sitting on top of the stadium for $1,000. What? How that work? So, I can't act like we can ignore all the capitalist mentalities, and that's fine, cool. But Beyonce definitely stopped that fully craft thing, fully about the art thing, fully around the Lemonade era. Around the Lemonade era, when she got with Tidal, when she signed her music over to Tidal, that's when she kind of got a little bit more, how can we make more money? And let's be real, I don't blame Beyonce, because if Beyonce didn't move how she moved, these big white corporations, white men will be taking her coin. So I'm not going to be completely mad at it. I get it. It is a kill or be killed industry. Seriously. If you don't take advantage of your money, your talent, your craft, a label will. They will exploit you. They will make you do this. I get it. I'm not mad at it. But let's not act like, Matthew, let's not act like she low-key don't be pressed for the money. Let's not act like she don't care about money. Let's stop. Let's stop that. I'm not going for that. We're not gonna act like she's just some, oh guys, I don't care about money. I don't really care about money. You do. You do. It's okay. It's okay. You have bills to pay. It costs to run a team. It costs to put on a show. I'm not mad at that. But let's not act like she's a fake humble, like, oh, I don't care. I don't care. She cares. Like, nobody gets to being a billionaire by not caring about their money. Seriously. Social media users are putting up a side-by-side picture of Ariana Grande. On the left is Ariana Grande looking very skinny, looking very, like her bones are kind of showing. Well, not kind of. They are showing in her on the left picture. On the right picture is Ariana Grande in 2026 looking more, not as hungry and a little bit more happier. And everybody's saying Ariana Grande is low-key coming back. I feel like that Wicked film is something very dark underneath that film. I don't know what was going on set. I don't know, but it was some really weird energy around that film. Why were y'all, it just felt so, we were in a Twilight Zone. I don't understand what that film, it was a good film, don't get me wrong, but the press runs, all the products they made for the film in stores, it was just a lot going on. Ariana Grande looking very hungry. It was like, what's girl?
I want to know what really happened on the set of Wicked, because why do all of these people look like they do after participating in that movie? They look zombified almost. What is really going on, and what really happened on that set? What kind of thing did they participate in on that set for that movie? Because it wasn't good. It really wasn't, because look how they look. There is always a price to pay. There is always a price when it comes to fame and fortune. And the way that they look, I mean, come on. It looks like they haven't eaten in weeks. So what really happened to each and every one of these individuals on that set?
I've been waiting up all night. Baby, tell me what's wrong. Girl, ain't nothing wrong, because she is the highest monthly listeners by a black female artist in history. Rihanna breaks the record for having over 104.1 million. This record was previously held by Mariah Carey. Girl, Rihanna, I see you, sister. Okay, no new music out, still topping the charts. Okay, girl, and they want you to perform, and I'm already getting 100 million listeners a month. Girl, bye. Why would I go perform for some music in Brazil, and I'm already getting 100 million listeners? Girl, I wouldn't do it too. I don't gotta come back to that. Okay, Rihanna retired at the perfect time, girl, because her music will be trash. If she comes back, it will be awful. I just something tell me it wouldn't be good. I don't know what it is. I feel like it'll be very much just mediocre, just to say, oh, I did it. So don't do it. If it's gonna be mediocre, if it's gonna be trash, don't do it. Despite having a flop album, Doja Cat shows at the O2 Arena in London is already estimated to be 95% sold out. Mind you, she still has 5 months of ticket sales remaining. Girl, okay, Doja Cat, I see you over there doing your big one. I'm proud of her for that. I am proud of her. I guess maybe it's just the Americans